here for this league, the Acer CGPL Autumn Series. For the viewers at home, to clear any sort of confusion at the moment, we are in the Go TV, so there is a slight delay between the game and this broadcast. So in saying that, we actually saw a couple rounds being played. It seems as though Immunity were able to pick up the first round, and now they're going to buy themselves back into this, as well as Alpha Sydney rebuying. So we're right back into this, ladies and gentlemen. Series number 2 of CGPL's action tonight. Brett, take us away.
I think so, obviously. Immunity winning the pistol round, buying up 4 UMP and an AK-47 or head armor on the players of Immunity, which is obviously just a standard buy, and you know, the force buy from Alpha Sydney. So we'll see what they can do here on their CT side. Obviously losing the pistol round, but you know, buying up, you know, a couple of 5.7s, a couple of Deagles, and a CZ as well. So we'll see what they can do with that one. 3 players playing over towards B, 2 players towards A. Ooh. Nice one Deag from Cyber onto her cast, and that's going to put Gratiffaction down. Nice swag. Hello. And here comes Cyber, getting him through the door there. Oh my lord, look at this. All 5 players with pistols so far for Alpha Sydney. They are just taking down Immunity. It's all left up to Mwave here in a 1-on-5, and this is going to take some sort of insane, inhuman effort here from Mwave to clutch this one out.
Yeah, I think Cybe there was basically being the linchpin for Alpha Sydney. He said, come on guys, get behind me. I'm going to do some work. You're going to do some work. And we're going to get ourselves this round. That double Deagle frag really gets the ball rolling for Alpha Sydney. And now, Mwave, all by himself, 36 seconds on the clock. He's gotten the bomb, but I mean, let's talk about mountainous tasks. This is certainly one here for Mwave.
It is Bus Stop waiting at the bottom of drop at the moment. And there he is. Going to spot him out. All 5 players from Alpha Sydney surviving in this one. And a force buy that, you know, in the end was a good buy, because, you know, normally when players, or when teams I should say, opt to go for that second round force buy on their CT side, it means they can still buy in the 4th round. They can buy the M4s, but the utilities is where it lacks, and you know, that's where you see most T, or you know, quite a few T teams you know, really put the foot down and accelerate with you know, with the teams that don't have a lot of utilities.
Yeah, absolutely. And speaking of utility, you can see Alpha Sydney, they are kitted to the brim here. Molotov, smokes, flashes, you name it, they've got it. So good to see from Alpha Sydney, especially on the CT side, where controlling your opponent, trying to perhaps slow down pushes and really make those, or nullify those Tech 9s, is especially important, especially when Immunity have such great aim and prowess within their team. So those Tech 9s perhaps being put to good use or bad use, only time will tell here between the utility and the attack. The attack is underway now onto the B site. Brett, let's see what happens.
Yeah, Burn is oh no, that's actually Burn going to be taking one down before he gets taken out. So 2-for-1 trade in favour of Alpha Sydney, but the bomber's going to go down. 3 UMPs still to work with on the CT side. Cybe still with an AK-47. It's 3 Tech 9s. And there's going to be 2 players coming in towards that plat area. Demo, he's going to take down Mwave. Gratiffaction waiting at the back of the bomb side all by himself. Pasta takes down him, Gratiffaction. Gratiffaction picks up one, but it is traded out. So look, just losing 2 players. The bomb does go down for Immunity. They're not going to have enough to buy up, or shouldn't be forcing up into this next round, and maybe just wait until that 4th round does come, or the 4th round comes into, 5th round comes into play before they buy. Yeah, it kind of put me off guard after that force buy in the 2nd round that they lost.
Yeah, absolutely. And really, for Alpha Sydney to pick up that round, I mean, ultimately, good stuff from them. They got 3 alive. They got the retake. It was all fairly successful for them. So as long as they can maintain perhaps 4 weapons here, 4 alive in this anti-eco round, they're going to be set pretty well off, in the sense that they'll be able to rebuy themselves into the following round if they happen to lose, that is. So any sort of loss here will guarantee themselves another buy into the round, provided that they keep their players alive. So with that factor known, it's always important to keep that in mind. You can see here a little bit of aggression from Immunity. That nade's going to do a chunk of damage to Mwave and Gratis. 20 HP for Mwave. He's got to be careful as he limps his way towards the A bomb site. Now, a minute 10 on the clock here, Brett. We're not far away from seeing some action. Let's see what Immunity can get done with these pistols.
Yeah, I think the biggest win for these guys here in this round is if they can get a bomb plant. Nice shot from Fern onto Cybe. That was an AK down as well from the CT armored truck. So look, no pushes yet. They haven't seen the bomb on the minimap just yet. As is he going to do it again? He's actually lining up for it. And
No
Swag needs to be
way.
careful. Burn gets the second one. In comes Buster, finds one with the Mag 7. He's looking for a second, finds a second, but it's Urcast to take down Buster.
No.
Burn with 3. Can he make it 4? Looking to be the AU Nico. And there it is. It's now in a one-on-one situation. Urcast with the Mag 7 has crossed over behind the stable, actually pushed up onto the A bomb side. As Aries just in a one-on-one now, 60 HP, so definitely disadvantage at the HP. And definitely not a B. Aries has maybe just got a little bit confused just because he's never seen the player cross over onto the bomb side. Urcast with a Mag 7 trying to play close quarters at the moment. He's going to drop down. No, he's not going to drop down from the broken wall. Just watching, trying to see if he can pop down onto that armored truck. And there it is. Urcast picks up the final kill, I should say. And that's going to be 2-2 at the moment. But look, still plenty of money, except for M-Swag on Alpha Sydney.
Yeah, and I mean, before we go any further about this game, I have to point out Burn there doing absolute phenomenal work. Those 3 Deagle frags really put Immunity in that winning position, especially on round number 4. It's insane. I mean, he got the first frag on that CT van location, and then it was almost like deja vu. It just happened again. So that's some scary stuff from Burn. Someone who is a bit of a quiet achiever, but by no means is quiet in that round with the Deagle 3K. Like you said, an AU Nico, you could almost say. So, we're now heading into round number 5. Going back to what I was saying about the economy, Alpha Sydney, they are able to rebuy back into this. This is an important round for both teams. They need to make sure that when they win convincingly and put their opponent on that back foot.
Yeah, you're not wrong, as they were going back towards play. A couple of smokes and Molotovs just rained out on the B-bomb side at the moment from both sides, but you know, with a minute remaining, as M-Swag just flashes himself up there, maybe a little bit of a too high of a flashbang as he was trying to flash the T's over towards A long, but Bomb is going to rotate back over towards this middle of the map at the moment, and they're just going to drop it. So kind of a stalemate probably for the next sort of 10 or 15 seconds, and they can make up their mind on where they want to go, maybe even wrap around onto this A bomb side. Have 2 players coming in via drop, as there it is, just 2 players in a drop at the moment. Make that 3. That's Kratos Faction just waiting to drop down. No, he's actually going to be the person bringing the bomb over. And now it's going to be M-Swag as well, boosted up onto this brick wall, as he's actually going to turn around and find James, who's actually coming through the connected door. Urcast, he's going to spot out this play. A nice headshot onto Simon. Gratis Faction takes down M-Swag. Here we go, it's a 4-on-3. Bomb, he's going to start the crossover. Nice shot from Urcast onto Aries. And here comes Buster from the back. And he's going to get Molotov down. Actually, no, he's going to run back through a Molotov over at the murder hole. But there it is. The bomb goes down. Alpha Sydney are on the instant retreat. As you said, their money was very low at the moment. And taking on a 2-on-4 battle, I mean, it is doable considering that the HP, obviously we can see that the HP on 3 of these players are very, very low. You know, you haven't even got, we just got barely over 100, about 108, I think, between 3 players. So, I mean, definitely doable, but in the end, it's going to be Alpha Sydney going to choose to retreat this one, and Immunity are going to pick up their 3rd round.
Yeah, hindsight is always 20/20 in the sense that we can see Immunity, they're low on HP, and for Alpha Sydney, it was somewhat possible for them to go for this retake. However, with the knowledge that Alpha Sydney know, it's certainly the right call to make, saving those 2 weapons, trying to at least get back some of the money that they lost, especially in that round. Just going back to it, of course, Immunity going for that A split on the A site. It was really effective, especially in the drop area, because no one was spotting that window. No one was able to see, oh, watch out, guys. There's 3 Ts coming up from behind us. Watch out. And then the A site, in a matter of seconds, is overrun. And Immunity, they solidify that 3rd round for their name. Round number 6 here now. We can see a couple of M4s and pistols. So you can see Alpha Sydney, they haven't quite invested into this round. They just want to hold on to these rifles and see what they can make do with it.
Yeah, same sort of smoke coming out from Dropper's Aries. He's going to peek to the side of it, but no Immunity players just trying to push through it just yet. This could potentially wrap back onto A again and do the exact same as what they did in the previous round. Just a couple of imports, maybe just to keep all their money at around the $2,500 mark. Burn is going to put a flash out towards A long. We do have, it's going to be Cybe and Buster. So Buster, it's actually inside of danger at the moment with an M4. Will he spot that first player? That's going to be James. He's not actually going to push anywhere through, and up onto this booster spot. It's actually Burn. I'm pretty sure he actually spotted him, but there it is. Urkas is going to find a kill. 5-on-4, 2-and-4 still in the hands here of Alpha Sydney. And they need to be careful on where they put these, because those M4s that were saved from the last round, there's one of them just being dropped now. That's Buster getting taken down by Urkas. The bomb site is completely open right now for immunity. Here goes Urkas, going to find a kill under him, Swag. And Demo now with that M4. He's the last player alive. Urkas picked up 3 kills in this round. He's got 50 HP, so he's just going to go and retreat. As Demo finds one, but Burn comes in and picks up his first kill in the 6th round. And there we go, 4-2 in favour of immunity.
Yeah, unfortunate there for Demo. He's just stuck in a world of unfortunate probabilities, I suppose you could say. Now looking into this round, Urkas, 12 grand in the bank for him, so you can tell he's not going anywhere anytime soon. Now, more importantly, 4-2 is the scoreline between these teams, so for immunity to get away with this game, they're going to need to pull up a couple more rounds just to really put the hurt in for Alpha Sydney. You can see here though, Alpha Sydney, they're able to buy buy again here. Not quite the most favourable of situations, simply because if you just look at the utility, only a couple flashbangs and smokes, so they have to be very conservative in the way that they use those weapons. Nice little exchange of headshots there between Mwave and Buster, I should say. And now, in minute 13 on the clock, despite the damage, no frags have been traded just as of yet, Brett.
We need to kind of playing this one slow. Once again, it's probably been for the past, 4, maybe 5 rounds from what we've seen so far. It's, they're really playing it passively, just taking the time to, check corners, clear them out, use the Molotovs to, where they need to clear out corners or clear out some angles, that they really don't want to be pushing out and giving away their kill. So. Yeah, it's hats off to immunity. They're playing it slow, but I think it's going to come back to bite them if they play it too slow. And I mean, we got one player, it's Gratisfaction, looking over towards B Plat at the moment, maybe trying to sell this one out. But Mwave and Cybe, they're going to be over on this A bomb side. And there it goes. They're going to actually come up towards the stables. Gratisfaction finds one. He gets taken down, but this is where the real battle comes in. Mwave finds 2. In comes Cybe. He's going to pick up 1. Picks up 2. There we go. Nice hold from Mwave and Cyber's there. Each pick up 2 kills in the round, and that's Alpha Sydney. I said it was going to bite immunity. That slow play, and that's exactly what happened just then.
Yeah, you're absolutely right, because immunity, they were going for that classic bait strat, send 4 to one site and 1 to the other, where you can try and maybe snag a buy and try and see if anyone gets baited out to rotating towards that unfavorable site. But you could see Cybe and I believe M-Swag, they weren't biting onto it. They were staying rock solid onto that A side, and like you said, with only 20 to 30 seconds on the clock, immunity had to pick up the pace, and that's what their downfall was in that round. Now, Alpha Sydney getting themselves back into this. Look at Buster. He's looking to get aggressive. Easy headshot for him. 4 versus 5 now. If Alpha Sydney want to win this round, they're definitely in the right position to do so, Brett.
Yes, indeed they are. And there it is. Aries is going to take down James 5-on-3 as Buster had already taken down Mwave. This is looking very, very, well, not looking good here for immunity in this 8th round as Buster. There he is. He's going to spot out on. That's his 2nd kill of the round. He's going to drop that AWP for an AK-47 now. Switches back out and going to look to get a pick over towards the back of Plat at the moment, but no. Opting to, he needs to get the bomb first, but tell you what, Urkas, if he can do some damage here, Urkas, they could be in a world of trouble. It is a 4-on-2, but I mean, he needs to get this next kill, and they need to really push out onto the side together. Otherwise, Alpha Sydney, they should be able to mop this one up without losing any more players.
Yeah, that's what you're really hoping at this stage for Alpha Sydney. And as the attack comes in, 25 seconds on the clock, Demo, he gets that frag. Aries gets his frag, so I mean, we were expecting a little bit of combat there between the two teams, but not quite that, I would say so, Brett. A little bit unexpected. Another round there for Alpha Sydney.
Yeah, look, both teams are going backwards and forwards. We obviously didn't get to see the pistol round, which immunity had won, but you know, they lose the force play from Alpha Sydney. Alpha Sydney going to pick up another round before, you know, Immunity changed up the pace a little bit, picked up 3 rounds, and now we're seeing Alpha Sydney pick up the last or the previous 2 rounds. So look, very, very close game, which it was to be expected. You know, both teams having, you know, some up and down results on this map on the CGPL ladder. And yeah, we'll see what they can do. Still early stages here of this 9th round. A minute 20 to go as the bomb is in the B halls at the moment, and that's looks like where Immunity are going to go. Once again, they're going to favour this drop region area again. But look at this! Look at this stack here from, well, I shouldn't say stack. It's Aries and Demo. Aries actually, their B side is wide open. It's open for business, but I guess they're just waiting on a retake and. Maybe they're just giving Immunity too much credit here. Maybe they're just saying, you know, we're beating them a couple of rounds in a row. Maybe they're on an eco.
Yeah, a lot of respect being given here from Immunity. Interesting playstyle for Alpha Sydney as the retake. I mean, the take comes underway here. B bomb site looks as though the side of choice here. M-Swag and James trading out now. Brett, let's see what else we can see.
Yeah, Aries and Urcast. Urcast going to find side burn. He's going to take down Aries. The bomb is going to go down in the smoke. Demo behind the statue. He's got that AWP. He's actually pulled out the pistol to try and stop that plan from going down, but Urcast is going to take him down. Urcast, once again, he's already up to 10 kills in just the 9th round, and Buster, all with an MP9. He's almost got no hope as Urcast finds a 3K in that round, elevating him to 11 kills. Top fragging in the server at the moment. I'll tell you, he's always been one of the best AU players that I've seen.
Absolutely, and that's been shown here so far. 11 frags, 5 deaths. Definitely not something to gloss over here for Immunity. I mean, Demo there getting a little bit unlucky with the shot in the dark in terms of the smoke grenade, which, I mean, he lost out on that plan, and because Immunity like to run the clock down, dropping that bomb planner is so important. The B site, though, they're picking up the pace here, Brett.
Yeah, Aries gets a nice shot on the burn. No help from his teammates. Burn did go down. Urcast and Gratisfaction going to find one. Oh, Buster with a nice 1D on Mwave. 3-on-3 at the moment. Buster with an M4. Does a bit of damage there to Urcast. Down to 65 HP. But look at Cybe coming into the flank. He's got one player before Gigabyte. There's another player. That's James, who come from the alley. And there's Urcast. Nice shot onto Buster. Last player is M-Swag. 5-7 in hand. And nice kill from Urcast. Once again, he's second 3K in a row. He's had 3 3Ks in this game so far. That's just, you know, so far in 10 rounds, he's gotten 9 kills in just 3 of those rounds. So, I mean, there's still room for improvement, I guess you could say. But, you know, he's certainly been the benchmark of their side so far.
Yeah, setting that benchmark high indeed, as well as Urcast makes his way for the 3rd 3K of this match, like he said. So, I mean, Urcast, a great on paper player, and he's even proving it in a practical standpoint as well. So, great stuff from him. Now, heading into round 11 here, Immunity up 6-4. Alpha Sydney, they got to be careful that they don't let Immunity run away with this game. James, he's going to put a little bit of pressure with that Molotov, but nevertheless, the rounds are just coming together here. We can see that Molly is actually going to do a bit of damage. Not too much, however, so action... perhaps the calm before the storm here, as we can see, Immunity, they're focused on that territory, but I can guarantee you soon enough we'll see the action fall between our eyes.
Yeah, not wrong. Bomb back over towards the back of drop area, just at the stairs that lead up into drop B halls at the moment. Once again, it's still 5-on-5. Grenade damage done to the Immunity players of Burn, Gratisfaction, and Moe. Or 2 players, Gratisfaction and Moe in the 70s and Burn in the 50s as well. So HP certainly not favouring them, as Urcast is going to get taken down, but he's going to get, or he takes one down before he gets straight out, I should say. M-Swag, 1-for-1 at the moment. And, oh wow, Aries is going to find a kill on the Gratisfaction. If he just peeks that back up towards the stairs, he will actually know that the bomb has been dropped, and there's Demo with a nice shot. If Aries just kind of just shoulder peeks that, he will be able to see the bomb, but he peeks at the wrong time, and oh wow, there's Burn. The timing of that play between these, you know, between some of these players. Burn's going to come out on the plane. He takes down one, but Aries, he's going to drop him. No time remaining. 5 seconds, and there it is. Aries picks up 3 kills, and it's just something we're seeing quite a lot of. Not one particular player picking up the 3rd 3K in 3 rounds.
Yeah, and ultimately, an impressive showing of discipline there from Aries. You could see he made that peek onto Burn. He saw him along, but he said, you know what, I don't need to take this engagement. And you know why? It's because there's 15 seconds left in the round, and all I have to do is waste it away. So he was able to successfully do that. And furthermore, pick up 2 picks on the way over. So, or 3 picks, I should say. So for Aries to do that, I mean, it's always putting his team in the right mindset, in the right spot to be winning this map. 5-6 now the scoreline. Immunity just leading their way into this, so Alpha Sydney still got to play back from behind, but oh my gosh, if you look at the minimap, you can see the T's. They've made their way into the A bomb site unsuspectingly, and now, I mean, if Alpha Sydney aren't careful, this could turn into a disaster for Alpha Sydney.
Yeah, but there's the bomb is not there. The bomb was behind the mid doors, and you got one player which is lurking inside of danger at the moment. You got Mwave over towards A long. Oh, this is going to be crucial here. A Burn. He's going to find one. He's going to find a second. And now, care for the rotation. No, he's there to pick up one. He's there to pick up a second. And left in a 1-on-5. And what a play here from Immunity. I was going to say that I wouldn't be surprised seeing this an 8-7 halftime score, considering the way that these two teams have been going backwards and forwards. But now I'm more leaning towards a 9-6, knowing that Aries make that 1-on-4 now. He's more likely going to get taken down here by Mwave. They're just sort of playing around the box. No, it's actually Burn to pick it up, and once again another 3K for Burn.
Yeah, we're reaching a pattern here almost, Brett, as another 3K comes underway. But what I want to say about that round, I mean, Immunity, they're sneaking in like a ship in the night, just slowly cruising their way into that A bomb site, and then setting up the booby trap where they could just get behind the players and just really just make it painful. And that round concluded in just about 20 seconds as soon as the players were set up. So great stuff from Burn, great stuff from James as well to sort of orchestrate that. That is quite a chaotic round to try and make sense of, and being the in-game leader of the team, he's successfully done so. Heading into round 13 now, Mwave, he's looking to do some damage. Alpha Sydney, they are on the eco at this point, so not much to expect from them. If they're able to pull away a couple guns here, I would consider that successful. Now, a minute 15 on the clock, that's a frag for Mwave, easy done, and now it looks as though Immunity, they're happy to walk into this B bomb site knowing that they got the entry bit.
Yeah, I guess it's just a matter of time, and as long as they don't get sort of overrun by 3 remaining members, they shouldn't lose any, and that's in fact exactly what we don't see happening. As Immunity have all 5 players surviving, they're going to win the half officially, getting to 8 rounds first, and once again probably another eco coming out here, so the double eco coming out from Alpha Sydney as they have a CZ. So it's just maybe gone with a half buy. Just maybe just trying to keep their money even and have a better buy next round.
Yeah, and that's the great ultimatum in right there. It looks as though you might just have enough for like Famises and armor, but if you just save for one more round, you'll have full utility, and it really is a toss-up between which buy you want to do. Gratis gets that frag on the Buster. That's a great start for Immunity. It looks as though Alpha Sydney, they're just going to do a little bit of a buy and have a full buy next round. So, not too much to expect here. Demo rather, getting aggressive. Aries, he's going to get punched out. And Mwave, that's another 2 frags for him. Now left in a 1 versus 5 here for Mwave. I can't expect too much. Oh, as I say that though, look at this from Mwave. Double kill from him on that 5-7. Now holding the AK. I mean, round win still looks like a reach, but the damage is done nonetheless, Brett.
Yeah, he's got body armor to work with, but it's going to be James coming in from the connected door. Obviously, Cast just calling for a bit of help. So hey, there's one guy here. Can I get some backup? They don't really need to be picking him one by one. It definitely wouldn't have favoured him, but there was still a chance that he can take those 5 different 1v1 battles and pick up the 1-on-5 clutch. He managed to pick up 2 kills with a 5-7. That's about all he could do as we get into the final round of the first half. There's 4 M4s and an AWP on the CT side of Alpha Sydney. As Mwave down to 90 HP, no head armor on the side of the Alpha Sydney side. Urquhart down to 50 HP, and Mwave down to 66. It's Urquhart and Mwave just trading blows through the mid doors at the moment here. But still plenty of time remaining.
Yeah, a bit of a punch on here between Immunity and Alpha Sydney, but the really important question that remains to be unanswered at this point is whether Immunity get that 10-5 scoreline and put themselves on that double digit, or Alpha Sydney strike back with a 6th round, which will be also important, especially if you pull up the pistol to subsequently. So that question still hanging in the balance at this moment. Round 15, like you said, Brett, so last round of the half, nothing to give up on here. Cyber, he's burning in the flames. He'll smoke himself out, but now his position's revealed, so he's got to be careful. It looks as though B side is the bomb side of choice as Immunity launch their attack.
Yeah, they're going to smoke off the drop window and just wait to push out. 40 seconds remain here, still a 5-on-5. It's going to be Demo playing from the chicken coop area, watching for any players jumping through that smoke on the broken wall. But once again, it's Immunity leaving it to the last, literally the last 20 to 25 seconds here before they launch their attack. And oh, look at the Aries actually already pushed up towards top and middle right now, as he's actually going to be oh, Buster, nice shot. Buster finds 2, 4-on-2 at the moment. And Aries, look, there's just no time. I mean, the Gratisfaction, just 8 seconds to go. That was just a horrible round there for Immunity. They waited till 20 seconds to go before they made their move on a site, and you know, especially when you got 2 or 3 players on that B bomb side, you're always going to take those encounters and those aim battles, and it wastes more time.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. It's such a difficult site to break into, especially with 3 players on that defense. But I mean, Immunity's playstyle there was to sort of let things run low, try and wait for that entry pick, but it never came. And really, that's led to their downfall in that round, simply because there was a 5 versus 5, and as we know with Cobblestone and many other maps, those choke points really do favour the CT side. Great work there from Alpha Sydney, and furthermore, Demo just locking down that B bomb site. Now, heading into the second half here, let's see who can pick up the pistol round. We saw it from Immunity in the first half. Maybe we'll see it again.
Wow, Mwave, nice shot on the side. He's going to open up onto the Alpha Sydney side, but it's Buster. He's going to take him back down, so it's a 1-for-1 trade at the moment. Still Gratisfaction coming in from the connected doors. Does a bit of damage there to Buster. Emswag down to 93 HP, watching for the flank as Bird. He's going to be on the flank. Nice shot from Emswag. Meanwhile, Buster got taken now. 3-on-3 at the moment. And we've still got players crossing over onto the bomb side as Urcast from the balcony. And there goes Gratisfaction. James finds a kill. And what a round from Immunity. So once again, they're going to win the pistol round in the second half. And it looks like we've got a pause coming in.
Yeah, so it seems as though there has been a little bit of confusion between the round. Demo managing to, well, not managing rather, but unfortunately timing out in that round. It is simply just a question of whether action had occurred before that happened or after that happened. If the action occurred before, the round is continued as live, and unfortunately the score will remain. However, if it isn't, Aries will, or Alpha Sydney rather, will get the chance to play that pistol round again. So that we will wait to see what the CyberGamer admins conclude with that. But let's talk a little bit more about this game as a whole. I mean, this is only just our first map in the series here between Alpha Sydney and Immunity, and really, Immunity are giving Alpha Sydney a hell of a ride, especially when it's Alpha Sydney's map. I mean, if we come into Nuke here in the second map, what can you expect for Alpha Sydney? I mean, they're going to have the task of, you know, having that strong performance, at least in the first half. I can't conclude anything about this Cobblestone map, but just heading into Nuke, Brett, do you have any sort of opinions in the sense that, do Alpha Sydney really need to prove themselves here, or what?
I'm not sure what Alpha Sydney are gonna be like on Nuke. I did a little bit of research just before we went live. Well, sorry, before we started today's cast. I couldn't find any info on if they've actually played Nuke. That was sort of the only map that they hadn't really played. So I'm not sure if they've practiced on it or whatnot. I'm not sure whether that's a ploy from Immunity or whatnot. But hey, look, we'll get back into the action here just quickly as we get into the 17th round. As Mwave is going to find a second kill. And now it's a 4-on-3 at the moment. Tech 9s and Head Armor on the Alpha Sydney side. Urcast now going to come in from the CT armored truck. Burn, meanwhile, pushing up inside of B Halls at the moment. And looking to get this flank on the Alpha Sydney guys. But Urcast pushing up towards A-Long. He's going to spot out Demo. There's an easy kill. Demo running back towards A-Long with his back turn. M-Swag. He's going to have a flash off here with Mwave. Now going to go over towards Danger. And It's going to be Mwave getting pop flash from his teammates, and he's one person on the other side. There it is. Mwave actually picks up his 3rd kill of the round. Oh, excuse me. So those UMPs just reigning supreme, and Mwave with a quad kill.
Yeah, that'll get the job done for Immunity, no doubt whatsoever. Mwave, rather. 4K, I mean, what can you say? He's getting the job done. He's winning the rounds for the team, even with that force buy from Alpha Sydney and a Cyber, I believe, just pushing through the fire, getting that frag onto an unsuspecting counter-terrorist. It was looking good. Problem is, when Burn has that much information, when he can get all the way up Gallery or B Halls and just get into the Dragon Law room, I mean, it's almost done and dusted there. Counter-Strike is such an information-based game, and now, heading into round 18, James, he's looking to chime in. 2 frags for him. Now, 3 versus 5 here, Brett.
Yeah, James picking up 3 kills in this round. Mwave picked up 1. Mwave looking for the 4th. 2 with those, 2 with the Mag 7. So he'll get $1,800. So that Mag 7 is going to pay for itself. You know, with those 2 kills, and it was James who picked up 3 kills in that round as well. So UMPs are going to be staying in the hands of 3 of the CT players, and it's going to be Burn, Gratisfaction, and James. Cast buying himself an M4. Mwave sticking with a Mag 7, and it's going to be just a free, as I said before, it's a free round for these guys with those guns, especially when you're going up against the guys with AKs.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. When those umps are out, there is the slightest chance, or perhaps more favourable chance, of getting that frag onto the T player and picking up his AK-47 from there, and that will save just about $2,000 there for Immunity. Now heading into this round, we've got a little bit of a fight here between the 2 teams. However, Immunity, they will take it in their favour. Mwave and James chiming in with 2 frags of their own. Now, we can see here, the T's, they're a little bit on the back foot here as Cyb gets that frag on the Burn, but really, James, he's still working his stuff. B site now open here, but really, it's the retake that's going to be so dangerous here for Alpha Sydney.
Yeah, well, the bomb yet to come onto the side. Actually, the pop plant just saved his life. As now they're actually going to come in to drop the bomb. He's going to get planted behind the statue, but they need to be careful. The player pushing towards the alleyway. That's James. He's actually picked up 3 kills, looking for the quad kill, and he does. And there we go. The 2nd quad kill of this 2nd half, and I think it was James and Mwave who have each picked up quad kills, and I think in the past 3 or 4 rounds. So hats off to those guys, especially with those SMGs and shotguns to pick up 4 kills. But 13-6, and I'll tell you what, Immunity, they're looking good here on Cobblestone.
Yeah, they look the goods, and James really leading in game in more than one sense there with that 4K. So fantastic showing from him. Look at Alpha Sydney though. They're picking up the pace here, Brett, as they make their way to the B bomb site.
They are not mucking around. Burnt by the B plate stairs. He's going to get a kill on the M swag. Oh wow, that's Mwave actually missing the AWP shot just outside of the drop window at the moment, but he does have control. It's a 3-on-2. Demo, he's going to get the backstab here onto Burn. No, Burn's actually going to hear him, and Burn's going to kill him. And there he gets 1, but Mwave's going to trade him out. 2 players surviving there for Immunity. 2 rounds away from match point.
Yeah, 2 rounds away indeed. So the pressure is rising here for Alpha Sydney. They've got to prove themselves in these next couple rounds, or else it's a foregone conclusion. 6-14 is the score here, ladies and gentlemen. If you are just joining us, first series of the night was Chiefs against Vanguard. We saw Chiefs take that series 2-0. Now heading into the second series, it looks as though Immunity, they're coming through with flying colours at this point. Great headshot from Mwave. That's 471 damage in 1. Fantastic stuff with the AWP. Now, being on the back foot here for Sydney, there's no better time to prove yourself than round 21.
That's it. Buster and Demo are going to be pushing out towards A long, but there is James and No AWP and an AK to counteract that attack from Alpha Sydney on the T side. We do have 2 players over towards the top of drop at the moment. Burn, just the lone man by himself inside drop at the moment, has called for the rotation from Urcast. Maybe just sit outside of the drop window. Just in case they decide to wrap around and do what Immunity done to them for a couple of rounds at least on their T side. So Bomb going to go back over towards middle right now, and they're going to push towards A long at the moment. Just clearing out danger first to make sure that those CTs just hiding there. And there goes Urcast. He's going to get a kill on the side. So that was that player that was, or one of those players that was in drop. No, he gets a kill on the Demo. There goes James. He's going to take that M-Swag. Buster, 1-on-5, and just feel like the last player alive for Alpha Sydney, no matter who it is, seems to be in a 1-on-3 or 1-on-4 or 1-on-5. There's never really a 1-on-1.
Yeah, there's never really the 50-50 rounds where it can be anyone's take. And even at the start of that round, round 21, where it just concluded in a matter of seconds. I mean, all players were alive, and then all of a sudden, James and Mwave just chime in with their own frags and secure themselves match point here. So now they need to get themselves this 16th round. For Alpha Sydney, they're looking to do some changes.
Wow, Cyb is going to get a kill onto Mo, who was actually retreating up onto the back of, or jumping over the brick wall from the slope, and he's going to get punished for that one. A bit of damage done to the Alpha Sydney guys. Actually, one, it's just Cyb down to 68 HP. And cast down to 25 on Immunity. Granite's faction just on 84. As they haven't fully committed to this A bomb site yet, but they are going up on this on the A slope at the moment. They have smoked off, connected all. Gratis faction waiting underneath the balcony, but he's going to get taken out there by Cyb. And here comes James. He's going to find one. Urcast finds one as well. Demo takes down Urcast 3-on-2. Finally, we have a man advantage here for Alpha Sydney. Make that back this into a 1-on-1. As Burn and James are each going to find a kill. James has actually got 2 kills in the round. Aries hasn't found a kill. The bomb is dropped just before that smoke. James on the other side of that smoke. 45 seconds remaining. He needs to be careful, not knowing where James is going to be playing from. So maybe he just needs to get up, get the bomb, and get onto this A bomb site. Get a safe plan. But no, it looks like he's actually going to try and take the fight to him, and he wins it. Wow. And there we go. Alpha Sydney pick up their first round on the T-side here of Cobblestone.
Yeah, I mean, you alluded to it just minutes ago, Brett, where we hadn't seen those 1v1 engagements, and as soon as they happen, as soon as we get that final chance after 20 rounds, Alpha Sydney are able to make the best of it. So, fantastic stuff, especially from Aries, where he's able to get that frag, and ultimately, that's round number 7 on the board here for Alpha Sydney. The question is, can they keep the momentum? Can they keep it going? I mean, Counter-Strike is a world of absolute wonders, especially with a scoreline such as this. Now heading into it, we can see time is just slightly ticking down. 1:30 is the time at the moment, but it's the question of what these AWPs can do on the immunity side, because after they lose one round on that half, they've changed things up completely. They're going on that double AWP setup, and really, it's going to catch Alpha Sydney off guard if they don't read into it well enough.
Yeah, they need to be careful. Alpha City, as you said, the double AWP setup coming out. Gratis faction of Mo playing over towards the back of B plat and the stairs. He's actually got Burn just now sitting underneath or waiting right next to the broken wall. I'm not sure whether you guys want to call it alley or spear, but Aircast is actually going to do a bit of damage there to M-Swag with the UMP down to 10 HP. Look at Burn. Yeah. He's actually pushed up right up towards, I'm sure what you'd the exit of B halls, I guess you could call it.
Yeah, this is dangerous stuff from Burn. They've got to be careful, and not only is it that he gets a good position, but he gets the information. Look at this. Immunity should have full confidence in rotating towards his A site, as the attack is just about seconds away here from Alpha Sydney.
Yeah, they are launching the attack. Gratis faction is going to take down Aries. So not a good start in this round for Alpha Sydney. They're up against match point. M-Swag will take down James. Oh, there goes Gratis faction again. Going to take down Buster. He is starting to burn alive, but M-Swag is going to get him down. Urcast will kill M-Swag. 3-on-2 at the moment. And Urcast on 15 HP. Nice shot from Mo. He's going to take down Cyb. Demo in a 1-on-3. 7 seconds to go. He's not going to have enough time. Urcast comes in with the final kill. That's 26 kills for Urcast. And, you know, I think he started it off, and he's going to finish it off. Well done to Immunity.
Yeah, Urcast really being the power player of that match. 16-7 is the scoreline here for map number 1 in this second series. Great play from both teams so far. I would also like to thank our sponsors for this Acer CGPL Autumn Series. Of course, Acer, HyperX, Kingston, Netgear, AMD, Mwave, Plantronics, AOC, and Gigabyte. Thank you so much for the continued support here through this league. Now, 16-7. Map 1 score. We will be heading into Nuke with the second map, but for now, we'll take a short break. Stick with us.